Alright, so after installing GravityCharts and activating your license, head over to one of your forms in Gravity Forms. Here you can see I've got a form set up called City Survey, and I've only got two fields here. One is asking the user what city they live in, and then another one is for them to rate how much they love their city. Okay, so now I want to display the results of this on a chart. So all I need to do is hover over Settings here and click on GravityCharts. So that will bring up the GravityCharts feed page. And to add a new chart, all I need to do is click Add New. Okay, and the first thing to do is simply give my chart a name. Next, we can choose a chart type. So as you can see, GravityCharts supports 5 different chart types: bar/column, line/area, pie donut, polar area, and radar. So if you want to learn a bit more about each of these different chart types, check out our documentation, and there's a link to that in the description. Alright, but I think I'll keep this on bar chart. And if I scroll down, the next thing I need to do is select a data source. So the data source essentially is a field from our form with the data that we want to display. So as you can see, I've only got 2 fields. I'll go ahead and select the city field. And here we also have the option to add conditional logic. So this allows us to filter our data based on conditions that we set. So for example, if I was building like a personalized data dashboard and I wanted to filter the submissions so that the chart would only display data submitted by the currently logged in user, I could do that by just selecting created by is currently logged in user. And of course you can filter based on any field here. Okay, so if I scroll down, here is the chart configuration panel. And here are all of the design menus for customizing the look and feel of our chart. And below here is a chart preview. And this is actually a live updating preview, so it will change in real time as you make changes. So let's go through each of these menus here. The first is colors. So as you can see, this allows us to select a color scheme based on one of our predefined color palettes. And there's quite a few to choose from, so you can select one that suits your website. And it's also worth noting that you can drag and drop these panels to move them around the screen. Okay, the next is the Design tab. So if we open that, here you'll find some design options that are specific to the chart type that you chose. So here, for example, with a column chart, we can change the bar direction. We can make it horizontal if we wanted. And we can also change the border width. So next is title and legend. So here we can show the chart title. And when we enable that, we need to enter a chart title. So there we go. We can also change the title font size, and we can enable or disable the legend. And when that's enabled, you can choose a legend position and the alignment. But for this chart, I don't think we need it, so I'll go ahead and disable that. Okay, and then finally the axis menu. So here we can show or hide the axis grid lines for the X and Y axes. And we can enable or disable auto scaling. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with this chart. So the next step is to go ahead and save this chart and then embed it on the front end of my website. Alright, so now that that's saved, I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. Here we are in the WordPress block editor, and I'm going to go ahead and add the GravityCharts block. I'll just click on that plus icon, and here it is, GravityCharts. If you don't see it here, you can just search for it in the search bar. Okay, so after adding that, here in the sidebar, you can see you need to select your form. And then you need to select a chart feed. All right, and once we've done that, you can see a preview of our chart actually loads here inside the editor. And now I'm going to go ahead and publish my page. And let me check it out on the front end. All right, so here is our city survey chart on the front end.